institutional portion was for 4,000 crores, for which we had invited bids today. There had been bids for 7,287 crores, which is nearly 1.8 times, and which is a very positive response and expresses the appetite of the institutions. आप लोग
Please kindly listen to what, please.
May I request जो आपके पीछे हैं हमारे फ्रेंड्स, आप लोग या तो बैठ जाओ, आप बात कर रहे हैं तो थोड़ा सा आप ही के लिए इनकन्वीनियंट है, मेरे लिए भी इनकन्वीनियंट है. The total bids which we have received is 7,287 crores, which is nearly 1.8 times of the ticket size. The highest bid which we have received in this category is nearly 130 rupees. And the indicative price, which is conforming to the lowest price at which we expect that the allotments will be there, is 122.22 rupees.
Lowest is?
122.2. This is the indicative price. We will be able to discover the cut-off price only after the allotments are through, and which will happen day after tomorrow. Now, FII's participation in the whole process had been very encouraging. Against the issue size, there had been bids for 925 crores today, which is nearly 23% of the issue size.
23%.
23%. The insurance, both public and private sector, they have bid for 133% of the issue size. Banks have offered bids up to 12% of the issue size. Mutual fund at 11%, and HNI and others 2.5%. So there had been response in all the segments of institutional investors, and you can see the FIIs had been very encouraging. Response of the FII has been very encouraging for this issue, and I am hopeful that on the price parity basis, everybody will be getting an allotment.
Sir, FIIs have put in how much money? 900?
925 crores. These are the bids.
And same for insurance companies?
Insurance company is value-wise, I can tell you. We have given it to you in the...
But the release hasn't taken away from us.
No, we have given you the another copy.
No, I don't have it.
276 crore, 2,000.
5325.
कहाँ पे है? 5325 crores.
Sir, can you tell us the public insurance companies?
I don't have the figures, but there are large number of private insurance companies also who have offered the bids. I can give you some names also, if you think आपके पास names हैं, private वाली जो bids थी. It is not only public sector insurance company, rest assured on that. So it's a good response all over from private and public sector both. And if you see, out of the ticket size, though the response is 133%, I'm sure they will not be taking away the cake. The other bidders, HNI, FIIs, they bid more aggressively and they do take fair amount of share. And the allotment is on price parity basis, so whosoever has bid better value, the better price, they are likely to get allotted part.
I think everybody may want to know how much has LIC bid this time, I guess. That's why they're asking public insurer.
I think it's less than 3,000 crore.
Less than 3,000.
I'm sure. I don't have the figures because there had been other investors also in the insurance sector. Plus, please don't quote this figure.
Okay.
I will
Some of
not
the names
do
which I can readily see for
Yeah.
other life insurers are Bajaj, ICICI, HDFC, Sundaram. I think all the major ones have bid. We don't have the breakup at this point.
that. We will give you once we are through with the allotment. We'll definitely share with you. Just to recapitulate, in EIN issue, LIC has not got even one share allotted to them. So bidding is one issue, allotment is the second issue, and 1.8 times over subscription definitely will leave many of them not getting adequate amount of shares which they were expecting to get. Yeah, I think you can avoid that issue. I mean, that is not a very pertinent issue. What I am trying to say here is, there are also insurance companies, both private and public bid. So, the size is big. That's why the subscription of 1.8 times is, in my opinion, in today's environment, a good response from the market.
So do you think the trend has changed? Because generally it was insurance companies mostly LIC bidding out public issues. So what do you think has, because the global environment has mostly been the same?
Yeah, I am sure this, whatever is the change, it all depends on the appetite of different segments. So their way of looking at Indian investments has changed. So I really cannot be the catalyst for that. I am offering it to everybody, but they are more aggressively bidding. That is a positive sign in my opinion.
But sir, are you encouraged with the current bidding process, and do you plan to issue more shares given that the market has been weak? You still got a good response.
That's exactly what I was about to ask. Does it encourage
See,
you to come up with
disinvestment, as per the policy, as per the commitment of the government, is very much in the public domain. But the second aspect of it is environment. So we have to see the environment, watch the market. I am interacting with the market when we are selling. So we will definitely be prudently selling. And I don't have any timelines for selling. So rest assured, as per the general policy of the government, we will be making minority stake sales also. And maybe later in the year, when the government comes out with the policy prescription for strategic sale, we will be doing strategic sale also.
So what can you
Say minority stake sale in FY16. I mean this year.
No, I am not talking about years.
Okay.
I
Just
said-
as a policy.
I said, I am again, see, government policy is very clear that government will, as a policy, continue to do minority stake sale as well as go for a strategic sale. So we, without sticking to any timeline, as per the commitment of the government, will be divesting in the CPSEs by minority stake sale. We will also be divesting in a strategic sale once the policy prescription for a strategic sale is also in place.
So which are the major FIIs that have put in their bids?
Major FIIs which I have put bids, actually I may not be knowing today, but I have the broad sense what percentage has come from FII, which I have shared with you.
What do you think would be a good target for the disinvestment target for the next budget? You haven't-
I don't set the target for disinvestment.
No, so your prediction, what do you think would?
No, I mean I should not predict also. These are the targets which are given by the government to the department. And it will be the best endeavor of the department to work on those targets.
Sir, for this year?
I have no idea.
You will come to know on 29th if there is any target.
Now, the
Wait till 29th.
You talk of outright sale of companies that are loss making or some aside?
No, broadly the strategic sale means that government is selling the equity of the company along with the control in management. How much stake will be sold? It may vary from place to place and company to company, but management control is an integral part of a strategic sale.
So are you suggesting that the government is now open to sell the strategic shares in the particularly profit-making companies as well? Because earlier they have talked about only loss-making companies.
I will go purely by what Honorable Finance Minister spoke and what Honorable Prime Minister has spoken on various occasions. Where government should be in business, that is one issue. And second issue is, in the last budget speech, it was very clear that it will be a strategic sale, but it was not confined, in my opinion, to loss-making CPSEs. So it was, whatever is the policy statement, we'll go by that only. So that will unfold, I am sure, very soon, and we will also wait for that and accordingly act.
Sir, is this whatever money you get from this snake sale, is it already, will it be factored in the budget? It sits in budget calculations in the RE.
I think all the receipts and all the expenses which are done till 31st of March become part of the
21st.
31st of March financial year.
I mean, why I am
been printed already, so that's
No,
why.
what I am trying to tell you is that estimates is one process, actuals is another process, and actual come out later.
So this is.
So estimates are one issue. What is happening is actual. It will definitely get reflected in the actual figures, which you will get maybe after how many months after the budget? 2-3 months after the closure of the financial year.
Will not be part of hand.
I may not be able to answer your this question. What are the budget estimates and what they factor, what they have not.
Around 4 months for the department to come out with another issue, but in the last 2 months we have seen 2 issues which have been fairly substantial. Do you think you have changed your strategy somewhere to get this at least?
And does
Only
it
thing I
basically
will-
reflect that going forward from
Only
here
thing
it
I
will be
will
more
tell you
active?
that disinvestment as a process and a policy is the commitment of the government. And we will prudently disinvest, I told you, without any timelines to which issue and when that issue will come up. I really can't predict it. We are working in an environment which is highly dynamic. We will look for right opportunities and the disinvestment process will continue. That is one issue. The change in my approach is largely because SEBI guidelines have changed and we are really now adhering to new SEBI guidelines on OFS, where retail will open tomorrow. And I'm sure retail is now much better informed because it will factor the response of the institutional buyers of today. So in a way, the SEBI instructions are much more in the interest of retail investor, and I hope that retail investor will take the best advantage of it.